Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm about to do a get ready with me as I go over my most recent experience shopping with Etsy and a certain rave wear designer is technically the term. Anyways, so yesterday was Friday, Small Women-Owned Business Day. Now, I didn't even know that was like a holiday or, you know, like just a day of celebration or day of recognition. But it's a really cute little thing that has, you know, been created. I saw a lot of people, you know, shouting out small-owned businesses that were women-owned specifically. And I honestly thought it was such a great thing. I thought it was fantastic to, you know, give praise to these women who are starting a small business, doing the thing, doing what they need to do, getting their money, you know, and having just an overall good life. So, as some of you may or may not know, I go to festivals pretty, I wouldn't say frequently, but I do go, especially with my group of friends. Like, we're getting to the part where we're trying to go as much as we can together, just, you know, as a way to spend time with one another. And this year we had decided to go to EDC Las Vegas and EDC Orlando. Normally I make my own costumes or outfits or whatever, but this year I had fell into the graces of the financial well-being God's hands and was like, wow, I can make my own outfit, or I could pay somebody else to do it. And, you know, being a plus size girl, when it comes to ordering, you know, generic outfits from designers, you be kind of like, because they always give you like the leftover materials. Like, even on like Forever 21, like the regular sizes have such cute clothing, and then like the plus sizing is like, well, we have all this extra fabric and we have to do something with it, you know, instead of literally just taking that same article of clothing and just making the size bigger. They just like completely change. I don't know why. No one wants that. No one asked for that, but whatever. So I went on to Etsy because to me it's a great way to find small business owners who make very customizable clothing. It does PayPal, you know, it gives you a track record of what you ordered, who you ordered from, and, you know, I just thought it would be like a great little marketplace, more to say. I ended up finding a store by the name of the Raving Princess, and one of the things that really made me excited about her store was that she offered customizable clothing. So she was able to make clothing extra small or extra large, which means a lot to the plus size community, especially to me, is because I don't like clothing. Even when clothing fits how it's supposed to fit, I like to have loose clothing because I have very sensitive skin. And it's, you know, I try not to have like clothing that's just too tight or uncomfortable, especially in a festival, girl, because you'd be like hot and sweaty and just nasty, and you definitely don't want clothes sticking to you. So I contacted the seller. I said, hey, could you make this clothing in so-and-so size? She said, absolutely, yes. Now, the time that I contacted her was the last week of March. I initially contacted her. And then I was like, okay, cool. Now, I was waiting to get paid the following Friday to order the piece, just so, you know, could have money for the rest of the week. I ended up following her on Instagram, and, you know, she had let her Instagram followers know that the deadline for EDC Las Vegas was closing. And so I asked her, hey, you know, I had no idea that you had a deadline, which is fine. She posted that on her Instagram page. You know, understandable. I said, hey, can you still take my order? Do you think that she'll be able to make it for Las Vegas? And she straight up told me, I'm not really sure if I can make it, but I'll try. Which at the time, if she couldn't make it, it wasn't that big of an issue because I was already going to go to Orlando and figured, okay, if I can't make it for Las Vegas, I can wear it to Orlando. She ended up not being able to make it, which is fine. EDC Las Vegas came and went. She took a vacation after coming back from EDC because she also went to EDC, and said that she would resume outfits, you know, after her vacation. So EDC's like the third week of May. It's like May 17th, 18th, 19th. She took a week off, so she would be back, let's say midweek, first week of June, right? So she comes back from her vacation, and I wait and wait, and there's really no update. You know, she posts updates on her Instagram stories, but again, I already purchased my item for I purchased my item for like $80 something plus tax and shipping, so 86, whatever the total amount was. I ended up contacting her again on Instagram this time. I texted her May 26th, and I asked her about a bodysuit because at the time I figured, hey, I love her, you know, so far I really like the pictures that she's posted. I would love to have her also make my Orlando outfits. Yeah. I asked her, can you make a custom bodysuit? She responds like a week later after her vacation. She was on vacation, so that's fine. She responds, she's like, yes, can totally do that. Cool. I let her know, hey, no worries about being late. I know you're busy. I know you're working on EDC. That's cool. That's fine. She had, again, posted an update on her Instagram story, which to me, this should have been a red flag. But to me, if you're posting updates that your customers need to know, and I'm talking about paying customers, that they need to know that something is happening with your store, why are you posting it on an Instagram story? If someone has spent $100 at your store, $200, $300, however much they spent, and you're giving them updates through an Instagram story that's gonna delete in 24 hours, and let's assume these people have 9-to-5 jobs, how are they gonna know? It doesn't make any sense. So anyways, that should have been a red flag to me, but I was being nice. So I let her know, hey, saw you're having issues with your Etsy. I have placed my order April 3rd. EDC has come and gone. You have gone to vacation and come back. I'm seeing other people at this time get their orders, get their outfits. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. She says, hey, I'm trying to, get the orders out, X, Y, and Z. I'll DM you with tracking once I have it done and shipped. Thanks for your patience. I'm sorry for the wait. I'm like, hey, is there any chance you can tell me when my order will be out? It's been about 3 months. Again, with the Instagram story updates that are gonna delete in 24 hours, it doesn't make any sense why you're not emailing your customers. Girl, she says, hey, lovely, I'm not sure if you saw, I didn't. My story post a few days ago, again, it deleted in 24 hours. I didn't. But the reason the wait is so long is because I took too many orders this festival season. And I'm trying my best to get everyone's outfit to them as soon as possible. I'm only able to get one outfit done a day because of the details that go into them. And I also have a 2-year-old that takes up a lot of my time. Now, I know single mothers. I'm sure y'all know single mothers. I have never in my life met a single mother who blames their child as a reason for them not doing their job. Now, it's one thing to say my child's sick, or my child has special needs, my child needs a certain amount of, attention because of their disability or what have you. But to say that a regular degular toddler is the reason why you are not doing your job is questionable. How are you blaming a 2-year-old toddler? If you have a business, you need to figure out how to do your business and take care of your kid. Babysitter, ask a friend, something. This is your business. You've already taken my money. You've taken other girls' money. Don't blame your child. Only reason why I'm even getting hype over this is because she uses this excuse so many times. I'm about to show y'all. She uses this excuse all the time. It's her child's fault. It's your child's fault. So she continues on. I say, understand. No worries, having a small business is hard. At the time I was working for, it wasn't even really a small business, but I understand having a smaller business that, you know, isn't like Sephora or JCPenney. You know what, JCPenney isn't even big like that anymore. Let's just say like Louis Vuitton, right? You know, if it's not like a big corporate business, I get it, it's hard. A lot of people have to do a lot of jobs. She says, you know, sorry, blah, 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 small business, it's my baby's fault, whatever. I'm like, it's cool, it's fine, you know, continue on. So, July 11th, say, hey, is there any update on the package? She responds the next day, hey, have the top done, still working on the rest. I'll let you know when it's done. I respond to her July 22nd. I'm like, do you know when you'll be able to send my order out? Now, this is, when did I send this? July 22nd. I don't hear back from her. Again, I've already placed an order. I already spent my money. Whoever is DMing you, if they haven't placed an order yet, priority, all right? Everybody who's ordered from you should have priority in who you're responding to in your DMs. I sent her a message on July 27th again. Now, this is my birthday weekend because my birthday is July 29th. So today I was like with family, with friends, went to Disneyland. It was fun. Whatever. Hey, lovely, my apologies. I got my phone stolen last week and just got it replaced a few days ago. So my inbox had over 80 messages in it when I logged in. I'm just one person. I'm doing the best I can. There are others that have also been waiting that long. That frightens me. The fact that there are other people who are waiting for their orders as well, and at this time you're still taking more orders. How can you take people's money and you haven't even, like, there's still people waiting for the orders on us? What? It doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure, so it sucks that you translate an order taking a while to come as it not coming at all. I think anybody would think that though. If you place the order, and I can get it if it's like a big order. If I place, you know, like an order that takes, you know, a really long time to be processed, a really long time to make, but it's not that. It's literally a bikini, a sequenced bikini. It should not take this long. It should not take 3 months. It shouldn't. This is unacceptable. I have no reason to not send your order, and I've already sent a photo of it half finished. Again, that could be anyone's photo, to be honest with you. My order wasn't customized to some, you know, extravagant pattern. It wasn't customized to be anything different. It was just plain old what she already had posted. Just make the bottoms a size bigger. I'm working on a million things at once, trying to get everyone's items to them. I have to take care of the others that have been waiting longer, to be fair. I hope that makes sense. I'm almost done and will reach out when it's finally done and include a gift in the package. I apologize again for this ordeal. At this point, I'm upset. It's been 90 days and I just don't have my order. So I respond, I'm sorry, but this is just unacceptable. I worked as a social media manager, which I do, and I've had to answer DMs in the hundreds and get it done in a few hours, which I have. Answer 200 messages of people asking the same question. Then you can tell me about your 80 messages. Then you may tell me about how your 80 messages is really killing you. Please. Losing your phone is not an excuse as to why my order has taken 3 months. On top of that, you've continued to take in new orders without sending out without sending out orders that are literally months past due. Seeing other people get their order and still haven't received mine truly makes me feel like this business is a scam. I mean, how would you feel if you placed an order in April and it's now the end of July and only half is done? I can't imagine that you would be very happy. I'm at the point where I would just like a full refund and I'll take my business elsewhere. This is just simply unacceptable. I wanted to place a second order for a bodysuit, but how can I even trust you to complete that on time when you haven't even completed this order first? Your job as social media manager is to answer messages. Oh my God, sis. You could never, first of all. My job as a social media manager is to answer messages. Sweetheart. Your job as a designer is to sew fabric together. Do you see how belittling that is? To say that someone's job is social media. Sweetheart, no one's job as a social media manager is to answer messages. That's not what social media managers do, sweetheart. That's just part of the job. That's what you do the first 30 minutes of signing into work. Your job as a social media manager is not to answer messages. That's belittling. Be easy. I don't have a social media manager. I'm one person running all aspects of my business. Sewing, packaging, shipping, customer service. On top of that, also being a mother of a 2-year-old. Again, don't blame your child. Your child has nothing to do with your business. Your child has nothing to do with your business. The employees at Sephora are not telling me that their 2-year-old kept them up all night and that's why they have a cranky attitude. They're not telling me that. Okay? You know why? Because their child has nothing to do with them ringing my order up. Stop bringing your child into this. I'm not blaming your child. You shouldn't be blaming your child. A 2-year-old, hire a babysitter since you're taking all these girls' money. Since you're taking everybody's money, since you're constantly taking in orders, hire a babysitter. You clearly have the money, taking all these girls' money. Come on. I've also closed my shop a while ago in May, so I haven't been taking new orders. You have. You have been taking new orders though. You just haven't been doing it through Etsy. But girls could still send you money to place in orders. You were still taking money. You were still taking money. Why are you lying? Why are you sitting here lying? You were still taking girls' money. How are you doing that? How? It doesn't make any sense. Not one. Continues on. You guys can pause it. You guys can read what she said. But she basically says, you know, I messed up. I'm an idiot. I took in more orders than I could have handled. And I'm still taking in more orders. But, you know, I'm going to do better. Is basically what she says. And then she says she's not a scam. But, whatever. She goes on to say, I can offer you either a free top and a choker with your bodysuit, assuming I'm going to order again, or partial refund for the long wait. I can't offer full refund because I'm already halfway done with your item and your money was spent on materials and paying myself for the hours I've put into to construct the garment so far. Maybe you shouldn't pay yourself. Maybe pay a babysitter. And then you can get orders out. And then you won't have to offer refunds because you'll have a babysitter to take care of that toddler that apparently is just running rampant in your design studio or wherever you're making this stuff at. I can also offer 40% off. I told her I don't want any free items with my order. If I decide to order a bodysuit, I'll take the discount, but honestly, can't say I want to order because things aren't done on time. And now knowing it's not just me, but 100 other people are waiting too. However many people she had waiting. She says all delayed items receive a gift. It won't delay the item any longer because I've already cleared most of my orders. Until recently, my reviews were always 5 stars because items were shipped quickly. and good quality, yak, yak, yak. I really had every intention of continuing to do this. As a raver myself, I understand the situation of depending on an outfit and then having to spend more money for a replacement if it doesn't come in time. A festival season threw a wrench in my process because I simply accepted too many orders. Again, she explains that she messed up, taking in too many orders, blah, blah, blah. So I contacted her the 30th of September, right? Hey, is there any update on my order from May? Now, again, she doesn't respond. So I send her a message Monday, September 30th. She doesn't respond. I'm like, cool. So I comment on one of her pictures. I say, hey, is there any update for my order from April? She deletes the comment. Cool. At this point, you know, it's been too long to open a case against her through Etsy. I probably could have opened one through PayPal, but through Etsy was too late. I always pay with PayPal, always pay with PayPal. So I send her a message and I tell her, where's my pen? Hey, now, mind you, at this point, I had put my nails on. And y'all know it's hard to type with nails, especially when they're long. So I was using the talk to text, so just bear with me. If you're reading something and you're like, that doesn't make any sense, where were you going with this? I was using the talk to text. So I text her, I message her and I say, this is yesterday. When was that? October 4th. I messaged her October 4th and I say, hey, I've been patient with you and I've tried to understand how you messed up when taking these orders, but I'm tired of it. So I'm going to be doing an entire review off my experience working with you on both my YouTube channel and my Instagram platforms and blasting it out to everyone that I know and making sure that a lot of people see this video. Because sometimes you gotta put fire under people. Clearly she needed that fire under her to give me my order. Because it's been what? April, May, June, July, October. It's been 5 months. And I don't have a bikini with sequins on it. How does that make any sense? Now, y'all, we ain't even halfway deep into the BS of this woman, of this child, really. We're not even halfway deep. You know what? I don't even like this foundation, but it sits pretty nice. Okay, it's sitting pretty nice. I really like it. I like how it looks right now after the concealer. So after she got that fire under her, she figured out how to respond to me. She said, hey, I sent your package out a while ago and have the tracking to prove it along with the free outfit. I posted almost every day to email me as I hired a girl to handle all tracking, shipping, and customer support to help me out. I hope you also hired a babysitter. Because apparently that toddler was a big reason for you not doing your order. So I hope you also hired a babysitter. I'm not sure why you didn't receive it. I'm not sure why I didn't receive it either, but I think we're gonna find out in a little bit. It was sent to the address provided on Etsy. Okay, y'all remember that. She got my information from Etsy, right? So she has my shipping, right? And if you have my shipping, you have to have my name. And if you have my shipping, you have my name, you have to also have my email, okay? Moving on. If you like to spend your time blasting a small business owned by a mom of a young toddler who's just trying her best, that's fine. Watch yourself. I feel so much hate towards me, but I did send out your items a while ago. I'll issue a refund now as well. I'd also like to say that if your purpose is to make sure I don't get any more sales, that's not going to work. Any publicity is good publicity. You're not a Kardashian, sweetheart. You're not a Jenner, sweetheart. All publicity ain't good publicity. What is you talking about? Who says that? You make it seem like you're the baddest bitch in town. You're not. You're a small business. You need to be right with your customers, especially when you're the one who messed up. I hope you enjoy this publicity. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. And I've had another angry customer blast me on Twitter, and all it did was gain me more followers. So she's literally like showing off like I'm untouchable. You can try if you want, but I'm untouchable. Who says that? Who doesn't care about their customers having a bad experience with them? This is someone who came to you literally with your success in mind. I came to you, and even when you were a month late or 2 months late with my outfit, I still said I wanted you to succeed. Who turns around and says, I'm only gonna get more fame and popularity from this? Who does that? Are you crazy? You must be a narcissist, because who says that? Who says that? Like, you're proud that a customer, and mind you, I'm going to get into the other people too in just a little bit, but mind you, these people wanted you to succeed. These people came to you because they wanted you to succeed, and you played yourself. I will always make it known that I'm willing to work with my customers and will do anything for them. Clearly not, because all I wanted was my outfit. I have my supporters who will always support me. We'll see. And I don't need extra sales. I hope you got that babysitter since you clearly have the funds. I only make a small amount of pieces at a time. Now, y'all, I'm heated at this point. Like, I am beyond heated, because not only earlier she said, I'll email you or I'll DM you when I have your tracking. Clearly I never got that DM, right? And I had no reason to delete messages. If she ever tries to say, well, I send it to you in a DM, she never DM'd me. I never got my shipping. I never got my tracking. Apparently she hired someone else to do it, and then I guess forgot what she said again. She can't run a business. If you tell your customer that you're going to send them tracking information, you're going to DM it to them. How do you completely forget that when you hire somebody? It doesn't make any sense. Not only that, but how do you try to like gloat and show off that you already had a customer blast you, and you're proud of it? You're happy. You feel popular. You feel like a boss bitch. How do you do that? These are people who literally saw your little small ass company, because mind you, anybody who decided to shop with you said no to a bigger company. I could have went to iHeart Raves. I could have went to anybody. I chose you. A lot of people chose you. You should feel ashamed. You should feel dumb. But you over here showboating, acting like you the baddest bitch in town because you got supporters. Let me remind you, sweetheart, every time a customer decides to shop with you, they say no to somebody else. And once enough people realize that you have scammed one too many girls, once someone comes across this video and they see the receipts, they see how you treat your customers, they're gonna decide to shop somewhere else. And that's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. Because had you did what you said you were gonna do, had you followed up, had you made sure that all your customers were secured and that they had their stuff, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But you out here showboating. You out here acting like the baddest bitch. How does that work? I don't know. And you know what's sad? A lot of people, when I told them what was happening, a lot of people were like, oh, you should just file a claim on PayPal. You know, but I know that when you work with PayPal, you can only have so many negative reviews. For those of you who don't know, when you use PayPal as a way to purchase things, you have to be in good standing with PayPal the entire time. Because if people keep saying, oh, I didn't get my order, or this happened, or that happened, or that happened, or that happened, once that happens too many times, you go into the red with PayPal, and PayPal can drop you. They can say, well, you can't use our system to process, payments anymore because clients are asking for full refunds, and you are constantly messing up. You gotta take your business elsewhere. And even when I could have and should have done that, I didn't, because I still wanted to trust you and believe in you, but still in me. So I respond to her. I say, I never received any shipping information from you ever. In fact, on the Etsy profile right now, it still says that my order has not been shipped out. So if shipping was sent like you said it was, why was I not informed? Again, she already had my info. I didn't receive an email from you. So whoever is handling your emailing needs to do a better job. The address is on my Etsy profile is correct. And if it was sent out a while ago, I should have had it by now. So you messed up and sent it to the wrong address. What's the shipping number? And if you think you're going to get some type of special treatment because you're a single mom who is doing business, you're not. Again, I'm tired of her blaming her toddler for her not handling her business. Close your business down if you can't handle a toddler. I used to babysit. I still babysit. Handle your child, or hire someone to handle your child. Figure it out. Stop blaming that child. And y'all gonna understand a little bit, because not only does she use that excuse with me, but everybody else that I talk to about her says that she blames her child for her reason for not finishing orders. Y'all gonna see in a little bit. There are thousands of other women like you who have children, who have a business, who still provide and still get their shit done. The fact that you can't handle your business and you still want to try and blame that on your child, that's fucked up. Handle your business and stop trying to use your child as an excuse. You have an order that was sent to you months ago, and you have to make sure that was handled. It has nothing to do with your child. I support a ton of small businesses, which I do, and I'm gonna talk about them later. And have never, in my experience, had such awful experience with any small business besides you. You're quite literally the worst small business I've ever had to deal with. She responds with, I closed my Etsy, which is why I was asking everyone to email me. Again, you have my information. When you go through PayPal, and people pay through PayPal, because that's what they pay through when they go through Etsy, even if they pay with a credit card, you still have to have that information. You have the information somewhere. Use your brain and find it. I can't access Etsy anymore. It's closed. I just texted her and asked for the tracking receipt. She's talking about the girl she hired. She asked for my PayPal, my Venmo, whatever. And again, I said, this video has nothing to do with you not receiving any more sales. Make sure you read my messages before you insert information. This message is like, because I was talking with it, but I was basically like, y'all can pause it and read it, but I was basically like, me doing this video is not out of spite, it's out of frustration. That's really what it is. It's out of you needing to know that you need to handle your business when you open a business. And y'all gonna see, I'm about to bring up, you know what, why did I even do that? I'm about to show you guys the other girls who supported her, who spent money with her, and who she did the same things to. That's why I'm doing this video. Because it's not just me. I'm not the only one. It's other people. And when you go to festivals, you understand, like, the festival community is very nice. That's the whole point. To be nice, to be, respectful to others, to understand that people go through hard times. And for you to be in this community and taking money and stealing for people and thinking that no one's gonna catch you because everyone's nice, you met the right one. You met the right one. Because when I show you guys these messages from these other people, you're gonna see how fucked up it is, really. That she's out here scamming these other women. I don't know how many are men, but I'm gonna assume that most of them are women. But she's out here scamming these women for their money. Scamming these girls for the coins that they worked hard to earn at work, who are trying to have a good time at a festival. y'all know what it's like when you go to a festival. If you guys have never been to a festival, I totally recommend it. It's a really fun experience. You get to meet a lot of people. EDC is a good one to start. But I mean, everyone works hard to get to a festival. It costs a lot of money. It takes a lot of planning. Everyone who goes has to work together to get there. And for you to be in this community, just kind of like doing whatever you want is fucked up. And that's why you're getting blasted. Who even says that anymore? I feel like it's 2010 saying that. So I said you can go ahead and issue my refund. She issued my refund, y'all. I got my money back. For those who have not received their money back, go ahead and message her after this video. Because there's girls who haven't received their money back. So message her. She says, I will prove it. You never received a message again. I was posting several times. Again, contact your customers. When you take their money, you need to make sure that they have their product. I don't need to make sure that I have my product from you. You need to make sure that I have my product. To get your tracking, I hired a girl to help me get all my orders sorted out. So I'm responding to these emails with tracking. She ships my packages for me and stays on top of tracking for everyone, which is why I was asking people to email me. What's your PayPal? Da 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 da. So I say to her, because at this point I'm irritated with the whole, I posted it on my IG story. That's gonna delete in 24 hours. I say, so you're expecting all your customers to come to you when they so they can tell you that you need to send them their orders out. Are you dumb? You need to be contacting your customers that are, what are you talking about having, y'all? I have to laugh at this because when you talk to text, like, phones can only keep up so much. It's hard to even read it. But basically it's like, how stupid are you to ask your customers to contact you to make sure that they're getting their orders when you have our information, you have our contact, you have our email, you know who ordered from you. You know who it is. The fact that you're blaming it on your customers, that your customers need to contact you. Now, I could understand if you were a tiny business and only had like 20 orders out. But these are people who have jobs. No one is checking your profile every day to see if there's an update. You're not important like that. People have jobs. People have school. People have children to take care of. No one's checking your profile every day to see if you have a new IG story up. What? Who says that? My refund, I get my money back. Then check this out. So she gives me the shipping address, right? Which is the EJ024, whatever. Gives me the shipping. I put the shipping into USPS. And lo and behold, label created, not yet in system. Do y'all know what that means? That means that she paid for the shipping, printed the shipping, a package was never sent. Now I get it. At this point, I'm like, you know what? USPS makes mistakes all the time. I know it. Anyone who's ordered from USPS understands it. Anyone who ships using USPS knows that USPS makes mistakes all the time. This quite possibly could just be a mistake. However, she was supposed to DM me my tracking, which she never did. And had she DM'd me my tracking, we would have known right then and there the tracking isn't updated. My package has not shipped. It could have been fixed then and there, but she never did that. So I say to her, I thought it was sent out. Y'all, do y'all understand that this child had the audacity to tell me this all could have been fixed with communication? Communication on whose end? Communication on whose end? I've been communicating with you. In fact, I've communicated with you plenty. I've talked to you plenty of times. I've asked for my order plenty of times. You've told me plenty of times I was gonna get my order. So, simple communication on whose end, sweetheart? Again, you're not taking responsibility for your business, for your failures in your business, for treating your customers like trash. get it. You were supposed to contact me. You were supposed to DM me. Your girl who you hired was supposed to DM me my tracking. Had you communicated, had you made sure that whoever you hired was doing their job, or that you were doing your job, we wouldn't even be here. She can't even tell me what month she sent out the package. When was it? What day was it sent out? If it was I would love to reach out to customer service personally. You need to. You don't need to love to. You need to do it. It's a requirement. You don't need to have passion. Just do it. And update them, but I can't. I asked that anyone who had an old order who needed update/info to email so they can get their tracking. Again, you told me you were going to DM me. My email is on my Instagram page. You have my email through Etsy. You have every avenue to contact me. It's not stupid. Many businesses have that set up. You couldn't point me into one who did. I don't know the businesses. I don't know any businesses that are like that. I don't know any businesses that are dumb enough to expect their customers to contact them to make sure that they have their order. I'm having her, referring to her girl, look into it now to see why the package didn't arrive, but I did make the bodysuit as well as an extra set and sent it to you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The shipping isn't even correct. The shipping isn't even active. How are you gonna sit here and say that you sent that? Yo, it took you 3 months to make a top. You're telling me that not only did you make the bottom to the first thing that I ordered, but you made a second outfit for free? Yo, like, this girl is a psychological liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're lying. You're sitting here lying. What are you lying for? You expect me to believe that it took you 3 months to finish a top, but somehow between July 29th and September 30th, you made my bottoms and an extra bodysuit or whatever the outfit was supposed to be, and you sent it? It's hard to believe that. Where did you find the time? Where did you find the time? You must have hired a babysitter, because that's the only way you could have found the time to do this. It doesn't. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm eating the loss and refunding you. First of all, I thought you didn't need the extra sales. I thought you didn't need the extra sales. I thought you had so many people supporting you that you didn't need the extra sales. She sends me a picture of my outfit. That could be anyone's. She sent this order out, like a bunch of people have ordered this. Again, I didn't ask for something that was, special or different. I just asked for my bottom to be a different size. I didn't get a pic of the full work, but I did take this before the centerpiece was added. Again, you didn't have time to take a picture, but you had time to make a whole lot. Y'all, like, just the lies is insane. This is an unfortunate situation, but I promise you I sent it out. You've already decided to blast me, so I've done everything I can to rectify the situation. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because all you had to do was to rectify the situation was just send me the order that I paid for. That's all you had to do. Just do the work. I don't know why you open a business making outfits if you didn't want to do the work. That's all you had to do. Or just admit that you lied and you never made it. The solutions were so easy. Why are you doing this? I don't understand. I apologize for the long wait on your order and that you never received it. I'm having her call USPS customer service to find out what happened with the package. I asked her to please keep me updated. Now, as y'all know and as I know, it doesn't take that long to get on a phone call with USPS. Yes, they got a lot of people working there who don't really care. You know, it might have taken her about 20 minutes to finally figure out what happened to the package, but I'm sure USPS told her, you never brought us the package. Now, y'all remember when she said that she had someone else on Twitter blast her? Well, I found the someone else. And not only did I find the someone else, but I found a lot of someone else's. In fact, there are a ton of someone else's. Hey everyone, so sorry I had to cut the video like that, but it's already so long and there are just so many other stories on Twitter about other women being, victimized by her and falling for her scamming ways, and I just want to make sure that they have their chance to shine. I would love to take up another 40 minutes talking about them, but there's just so many. Please pause the video and read through all of them. All these girls have, one way or another just been victimized by her, like she's lied to them, she's taken their money, she hasn't, sent out orders, or, just completely ignored them, and it's awful. I also just want to thank all the women who have posted on Twitter, just thank them for their bravery, for posting their story and not being afraid to let other people know to beware of her. In the end, if you decide to shop with her, that's totally your decision, but, just look at all these other women that she has just taken advantage of, really. So thank you to everyone who reached out to me, who allowed me to share their story, and just if anyone else is out there, please feel free to share. As of today, recording this video, she has reactivated her Etsy, and I'm sure she's going to start selling on Etsy again. So just beware of her. I'm sure she's trying to clean up her bad publicity, even though she clearly really wanted that publicity. And yeah, thank you to everyone for watching this video, and good luck to all the girls. I hope you guys all get your money back, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.